back to my channel, guys, and today I want to talk about 5 signs that she is really into you. I get a lot of guys that are like, I don't know if I should ask her out, I don't know if she likes me. Are there any signs that girls show when they're interested? So let's hop right in. Number 1 is that she engages in the text messages, whether she sends a text first saying, hey, how are you doing? Or that she's very responsive to your texting. She doesn't send you one-word answers. She doesn't get back to you in like a day or two. She's pretty responsive and she is engaging in the conversation, even maybe adding to it. If a girl is taking 8 to 12 hours to get back to you, it's probably that she's not super interested and she's just trying to be nice. So if that's the case, I would just cut your losses, move on, and find someone that actually wants to text you and get to know you. Now, a little key tip I always talk about is you want to mimic a girl's texting. If she's sending like, a 2-thing text message and then you're sending a paragraph, like that easily can turn her off. You want to mimic how she's texting. If she takes 3 hours to get back to you, you should take 3 hours to get back to her. This way it keeps things fresh and interesting. Number 2, she asks questions like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? She's genuinely interested in what you're doing because she wants you to ask her out. Sometimes it's even like, oh, my friends are going to this bar, like, would you want to come join us? But it's not like, hey, you want to go on a date with me? Because obviously that's not going to happen. But she's basically hinting that she wants you to ask her out. And look, there's not always going to be these perfect signs that appear. And if you like a girl and you feel like there's a good vibe, you should always ask her out. If you're not asking her out and you're just keep texting her and like maybe even calling her or FaceTiming her, she's soon gonna get bored and she's gonna end up putting you in the friend zone because you never took the initiative to ask her out on a date. Number 3, she's giggly, playing with her hair, blushing when you guys are hanging out. These are all signs that you make her giddy. So you give her butterflies or she's nervous around you. That's because she likes you. Think about it. When you like a girl, you're probably a little nervous around her. You're probably feeling a certain way. Like that is the same thing that goes for girls. If she looks very disinterested, if she's like on her phone and she's just not really giving you that energy, that playful energy, she's probably not interested. Number 4, she allows the touch barrier. So maybe you go in for a hug, you go in for a kiss, you break that touch barrier and you touch her leg and she's very open to it. This shows that she's interested in you. If she wasn't open to it or she's pulling away or she's acting like she doesn't want to be touched, that's probably a good sign that she's not super interested. I know a lot of times guys are like, well, I don't want to hug her or kiss her unless I know that she's interested. But sometimes you actually have to do these things to know if she's interested or not. If you're always playing it safe, she's gonna lose interest or she's gonna think you don't actually like her and then she's gonna find somebody else. So it's always super important when you're on a date with a girl that you immediately go in for the hug. It shows that you're confident, it shows that you're actually interested in her. And then when you're sitting down at the bar getting a drink, that you're breaking that touch barrier, whether it's her touching her knee or her shoulder or you're leaning in close, really close to her and then pulling back. Things like that, and seeing if she reciprocates. She does things that shows that she cares. Girls have this tendencies to want to like take care of and show that we care, and that's I think our motherly instincts, but part of that is like doing things to help you out. You find that she like kind of picks up in your kitchen if she's over, or she starts cleaning your house, or she brings over food or cooks you dinner or whatever it is. Like she's doing these gestures to show you that she likes you. If she's not doing this and she's coming over and she just kind of sits on the couch on her phone, part of me feels like maybe she's just over there for validation or she's over there because she doesn't want to be alone. But I would maybe think that might be a red flag and I would look out for that. If she's not doing any of these things, like bringing you something or doing something thoughtful, and again, it doesn't have to be anything huge, it's just that she thought about you wherever she was and did something in that moment, and that's what to look for. So for example, maybe she's in the candy aisle and she knows your favorite candy is sour strips and she like brings you a bag of those over to your house when you guys are hanging out. Is that like in that moment when she was at the grocery store, she thought of you and did something kind. And number 5, this is something that will come after 4, 5, 6 dates, is when she says, what are we? Or are you seeing other people? This is when a girl is saying, hey, I want to be exclusive with you. She's never going to be like, hey, I want to be exclusive with you. Like you have to know the girl lingo. That's why we always say that guys should never bring it up first. You want the girl to bring it up because A, that shows that she's invested and she's invested. And B, girls take some time to figure out like, is this what they want or what they don't want? Guys are more decisive. By letting her bring it up, it feels more natural. It doesn't feel like she's pressured into doing anything she doesn't want to do, and you know that she genuinely likes you. Sometimes the mistake guys make is, you know, on the second or third date, they're like, oh my God, I really like you. I feel like I can see this, you know, you becoming my girlfriend. And then you're putting all this pressure on the girl, and she might not feel that way yet. And then she has to make a decision rapidly, like, like, do I like this guy or not? And sometimes she could just say yes, even though that's not how she was feeling. So this way, waiting for these questions to come up again, like, hey, what are we? Are you seeing other people? That's having that conversation that she wants to be exclusive with you. Now, something to look out for is if a girl says this after a first or second date, that is a huge red flag. I've had guys tell me like, yeah, I went on this awesome date with this girl, and like after the date, she called me and she's like, yeah, I got off all my dating apps. Like, I really like you. I'm gonna put all, you know, all my eggs in one basket. I think like we're really gonna work. Like, that's way too soon. You need to set a boundary with that girl, or know that, hey, like this isn't someone I want to actually be serious with. But if you're struggling to like read the signs or figure out if a girl likes you, or even get girls on a date, I want to tell you about our Beast Dating Coaching Program. We've helped over hundreds of guys completely transform their dating life and get the dating life that they deserve, whether it's going on 3 to 4 dates a week, getting a girlfriend, or just navigating like the texting in the modern dating world. Here are some guys that have joined our program and what they have to say.
The program completely changed my life. I love this program. I owe so much to it. My dating life before the program, the girls that I had dated seriously in 2020, one girl, like, it was like either crazy or like I wasn't super physically attracted to them. And then since I joined the program, I stopped settling. Being a man in his early 30s, I ultimately wanted to get in a serious relationship with a high quality woman, which I currently am in right now.
Yeah, so before joining the program, I had nobody. I had nothing. But my dating life now, it's very, there's multiple a week now.
So if you want to join this community of guys that are leveling up their dating lives and having the dating lives they actually deserve, then apply. Click the link below to apply now. And if we think you're a good fit, we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.